Chinese negotiators are in the U.S. this week preparing for two November meetings between China's President Xi and President Donald Trump. As RFD-TV's Sarah Mock reports, experts have their own predictions on what this means for the ongoing trade war.
The Secretary of Agriculture tells President Trump that farmers are standing behind his trade strategy.
They believe what you're doing in China, as you've tried to indicate to them, will lead to a better and brighter future when we get these trade relationships reestablished, and we believe that'll be soon.
As the U.S. Trade Representative hears public comments this week on an additional $200 billion in proposed tariffs against China, Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley says reports of a meeting between U.S. and Chinese officials is a good sign. Experts are less hopeful.
I don't think you actually see significant efforts at the negotiating table yet. Both China and the United States are sort of circling each other in the media, but I've not seen evidence that sort of serious, concrete discussions about what would be necessary to sort of turn off this round of tariffs is happening yet.
Farm groups and lawmakers alike are asking about the White House's strategy, saying a clear measure of how the U.S. expects China to change their behavior would help de-escalate the conflict.
The business community and agriculture and others are kind of searching for what is the end game here? At what point will the tit-for-tat behavior stop? What does China need to do specifically that will convince the United States that they're on a path to reform?
Uncertainty in U.S. suppliers is growing, Vedder says, as time passes without a clear plan from U.S. negotiators. And American ag's competitors may be planning to exploit that advantage.
I've heard varying figures up to several 100,000 acres of soybeans in Brazil that could come under cultivation without any deforestation required because of the incentives created. Those Brazilian beans don't see the tariffs into China. They see an opportunity. They expand production. Well, if next year or 2 years from now those tariffs go away, that production probably won't.
As the list of products covered by tariffs grow, Vedder says many sectors beyond ag will be impacted, and consumers feeling the pinch at the grocery store and beyond are likely to be good political allies for American agriculture. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
Farmers for Free Trade encourages farmers and consumers to speak with lawmakers now while they're home in their districts for August recess about how tariffs are going to impact their operations. Vedder says farmers likely have some additional leverage ahead of the elections during November.